All right, guys, let me click one more button here. We are going live. Where's my Facebook Live button? There we go. Okay, sorry. I'm actually live on 3 platforms every Friday now: Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. I'm also on Pinterest. I'll be sharing that login shortly. Um, that's not good. It says I'm live, but the picture's not showing. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Hmm. Okay. All right. One moment while I sort out technical difficulties. Okay, now Facebook looks good. Okay, Facebook looks good. Let me just check YouTube real quick. Yeah, okay, so it's hiccuping a little bit, but it's running. So we're gonna roll with it. Yeah, there's Facebook. Here's YouTube. Okay. All right, so we look like we're good. So we're gonna just roll with it. Let me just go back to my software so I don't see two of myself. Okay, well I do actually because it's me and my phone, but it's two instead of three, so we'll go with it. All right, so I hope everybody had a good week. I know there was some massive floods and nastiness in California, so I hope that's drying up out there. And if you had any issues, you're finding progress on your resolutions to those problems. If you really feel like you want to get away, first of all, Southwest just gave me. Oh, Cincy's here. All right, we just waved at Cincy. It's always nice when my fellow genies stop by. Um, Oddly enough, Southwest just reminded me that their fare sale has been extended. So if you're looking for cheap airfare and you can fly Southwest to wherever you're going, I don't want to guarantee you they're going to have something, but it's certainly worth checking. Okay, so let's start with some Florida resident deals for Disney World rather. They have similar ones for California, but Disney World has a 2 and 3 day thrill ticket. You can do 2 days for 199. You can do 3 days for 219. You can add hoppers for $40, and you can add Hopper Plus for 55. There are similar passes for Disneyland in California. And where's my note for those? Okay, I feel like I'm on Muppet Newsflash, but that's okay. Okay. Yeah, they have a 1 day park ticket for as low as $50. Um, you can do a 3 day ticket, one park per day for $225 during the week or $275 on the weekend. So they have a similar deal for Southern California residents. This is another good deal. I think it's a good deal regardless, depending on if your family likes to do the water parks when you're in Disney and how often you're there. But especially if you're a Florida resident, you can do a season pass to the Disney water parks for $79. You can go as often as you want from when you buy the pass through May 24th. And that's a really good price. It gets you into whichever water parks are open the day you're there. I know that there are often, at least one of them is closed early in the season for refurbishments. It was closed when I was there in December, but I also know that they try to open them up when it's warm enough to use them. Um, so you might get both of them, you might get one. It just kind of depends on what they can do. But it's still a good deal, even if you only get one park every time you go. If you go, a couple times, it's definitely paid for itself. Okay. So there are a couple deals that are expiring next week. So I want to mention them first so that if you have to hop off early, you know, and you didn't miss them. The Disney Plus promotion where you book for dates later this year and you get a free dining plan with your booking expires on Valentine's Day. Makes an awesome Valentine's Day present. Happy Valentine's Day. We're going to Disney World. Come on, admit it. You've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to do that. Um, the other one that is expiring this week, this one expires on next Friday, the 16th, That is the Disney Cruise Line half off your deposit deal. You can book now and you only have to pay half the normal deposit. So that is good through next Friday. So if you want to jump on either of those, message me on whatever platform you're seeing me on. Email friendlikejen or friendlikejen, Jennifer at friendlikemetravel.com. Um, you can also go to friendlikemetravel.com and fill out a quote request form and put Jennifer Doyle in the spot where it asks you if you want to be connected with a certain agent. Either of those options, any of those options would work. So the important thing is that you don't miss your deal. I hate it when people just miss something because it's like, oh, we could have, but we didn't. There are also deals for Disney Visa card holders. If you're booking for the spring, if you're booking through the end of June, there is also, I want to say there was one more. There are military rates out there for those of you that can use those. Let me just double check my notes here. There are room only discounts of up to 35% off if you stay 5 nights. If you're staying for a shorter period of time, you can get up to 30% off. They are for spring and early summer. Okay. Really need to make neater notes next week. Okay. All right, so let's talk. Universal dropped Epic Universe last week. So let's visit that for just a moment because Universal has some really cool stuff, not only coming down the pike, but they have cool stuff now. They have Minions, they have Harry Potter, they have Volcano Bay with the tap technology that's waterproof. They have so much good stuff. Don't forget, they also have Mardi Gras. There's the Mardi Gras celebration at Universal, which I've heard very good things about. I have not experienced it myself, but I've heard very good things about it. And of course, I'm sure has a loyal following. I understand tickets for it are sometimes hard to get, just like they are for Halloween Horror Nights. But we can definitely put a trip together for you and make that part of your trip if you want. Okay, so the new park, Epic Universe, is going to have, you're going to go in, when you enter, you're going to enter into Celestial Park. It's going to have a carousel, Starfall Racers, which will be a dual launch coaster with a speed of 62 miles per hour. And that will be the gateway to the 4 other worlds. The Dark Universe, think Dr. Frankenstein's experiments, monsters, things you would see at Halloween Horror Nights. The second world is How to Train Your Dragon with Bex, the Isle of Berk, rather. Super Nintendo World. And then world number 4, this is the one I'm most excited about, which won't surprise anybody that's been watching me for a while, is the Wizarding World of Harry Potter is expanding, and they're going to take us to the Ministry of Magic. I can't wait to ride those crazy elevators. There will be a hotel in the new park, Helios Grand Hotel. There are 2 other hotels coming to Universal, but Helios Grand Hotel will be the one that's actually in Epic Universe. So we have lots of cool stuff coming to Orlando. If you want to do a trip where you hit both parks, we can do that. I've done that. That's actually a really fun trip. We stayed 3 days in Universal and 3 days in Disney. And then we had a day that was kind of split between them, obviously, and then a day that was split to go home. But it was very cool. It's very easy to do. The other thing you can do at Disney, and we used to do this too, we don't do it now. Why does my nose always itch on Friday afternoon when I'm going live? It's like it knows or something. My nose knows. Okay, I had to go there. Sorry. We've actually stayed at multiple resorts on Disney property. Mainly because I would want to stay somewhere, my son would want to stay somewhere, his dad would want to stay somewhere, So we would end up taking our 6 or 7 night trip and basically hotel hopping. It can actually be very fun and it's really easy. You just check out, you pack everything up, you take it to Bell Services, you tell them what resort you're moving to, and the Disney magic when you're walking your new resort that evening, it's waiting for you at Bell Services. Um, so that's really kind of cool. It's those little things like not having to lug your luggage everywhere that really enhance your vacation. Okay, we also have some cruise deals besides Disney Cruise Line. I know we have Disney Cruise Line, and that is an awesome, awesome deal. But if you're not feeling the Disney Cruise Line vibe, if you're feeling more of an adults only vibe, Virgin Voyages has 65% off the second sailor and a drink credit through February 29th. One of the other adult only cruises, Viking Voyages, has free international airfare. You can get started with a $25 deposit and you can get an onboard credit of up to $800. I had a relative that did this over the summer. They had the same free airfare and low deposit. I don't remember if they had the onboard credit, but she went. She had a fabulous time. She and her girlfriend went. They are getting ready to head somewhere warm and beachy in April. So they had a great time though. She saw really cool stuff. She took lots of pictures, some of her toes, but we all do that. Um, and it was really good. It was a good deal. The food was really good. The people were really nice. She said she would definitely do it again. So if you're not familiar with Viking and you're not sure, we can definitely talk about it. Just get in touch. Not to be left in the dark, Princess. I'm sure you've seen Princess ads lately. They have some really cool stuff going on too. They have up to 40% off, a free room upgrade, and a $100 deposit. You can get some of those or all of those depending on what you book. Some of their destinations where these offers apply, and this is not all of them, this is just a sampling. Alaska, Australia, California, Mexico, Turks and Caicos, New Zealand, Canada, and Newfoundland. So basically, if you want to go pretty much anywhere right now, there's a way to get there, and there's a good way to get there. Um, and it's a good time of year to travel. I know spring break for the parents out there. Spring break is breathing down our necks. It's not like right behind us yet, but it's definitely getting closer. I think we have, well, no, it depends. We have a couple weeks. Spring break is one of those dates that varies. It starts in early March and it usually runs through Easter weekend, which this year is the first weekend in April. So there's still time, but get thinking about it. Don't dally because you might miss your chance. It's a great time to go away though because it's not. It's good to kind of get a break and a reset, even if it's just a long weekend, even if you don't want to take the whole spring break week. Just a couple days, maybe do Monday through Thursday when airfare tends to be a little cheaper. It makes for a great reset, put you back in a good mindset and energized and ready to jump back into things before that spring sports season gets underway or, before graduation and all those things are coming at you or any of that other fun stuff that happens in spring prom. Maybe there's a wedding in your family. Yeah, maybe you just want some time to recharge and focus on you for a couple days. And that's okay. We all need that from time to time. So if you need that, let me know. I will help you. I can help you find peace and relaxation. Um, and I can help you find it in the destination of your choice. So let me know where you want to go. It's always better to travel with a friend like Jen. And I want everybody to have a great week ahead. I've had a good week this week. I had a good week last week. My good weeks are starting to stack up. So I hope the same thing is happening for you. I hope we all stay safe and well and out of the weather. And until next Friday, have a great week. I'll see you next Friday at 4. Bye.